DJ, bomb them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know, you know.
Oh my.
God, no. I'm on the go. But
Money trying to stop me today.
I'm on the go. Come, me all coming up off the show. I'm so special, so special. That's why I'm a shop with my 45 special. When I bring it together, they want to chase like I'm so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, too fierce expression. Guy for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell me hear them shot. And I said them want me head pan black.
Yadie,
on the fire till it's red better.
What? You better talk. Oh my God. DJ Cucumber Slice, everybody. Boom. Everybody start playing with him. Selector.
It's a running.
Selector.
Just in case you never know. Just in case you never know. Hey, love you, girl. Do you feel the same? I don't wanna play games. No games. You're the only one that can out my flame. Baby, just play it straight. No games. We've been together 6 months now. You push for us to exchange vows. Baby, change our ways. I gave my life over to you and you turn back. After all that we've been through,
Yadie. Oh my God, this nigga Yadie, man.
I know that she loves me, the way that she touched me, and the way that she carried me on. She knows that it turns me on. She knows that I love her.
We couldn't stay along too long.
I touch her, and I know that it turns me on. Way that I carry on. Yeah. So baby girl, I'm gonna get you undressed. I know you love me because you see how.
Oh, and this used to come on in the party.
Listen, what? Come with that energy today, baby. The way that she loves me. The way that she loves me.
She knows that it turns me on. She knows that I love her. The way that I touch her. And I know that it turns her on. Way that I can.
Yadie, you got one more?
Of course, always.
Yeah. And I'ma give you what you want now, mama.
Come on now.
Got a special guest DJ in today. Hey, buddy, we got Yadie on the ones and twos.
Girl, me want for you all, yeah. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest one me ever get in my life. Girl, me want for just squeeze you. Put me things all around you. Girl, you give me the tightest one me ever get in my life. Me guide them jam, me no care. Me take it anytime, anywhere. Inna the square, so me no fear. Long as a woman, I will be there. Me want a girl, me can't wine for me. Me want a girl, me can't take care of me. Let me feel it, let me reveal it. Oh, me have to really squeeze it. Girl, me want feel all ya. Put me arms right around ya. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Y'all me just want to squeeze ya.
One more.
So them must color.
Hey, Mr. Watkins, let me move them ways. Mr. The brand new dance and them stuck them.
Yeah.
I will stuck them so easy. So what am I doing so far?
Me no know.
I want past them. And the brand new dance them stuck here run past them. So Cloak, you want to come first? So when them come, dead last.
And this we are say. What you gonna say, what you gonna do? 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 Girl, I like the way you move. I like the way you groove. I like the way you set me on fire. I like the way you feel. I know that this is real.
right.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Yes, Lord.
Listen, man. Switch it up today, man. We got DJ Yadie, a.k.a. DJ Cucumber Slice.
Hey, yo, chill out.
For those yo's that blah, 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 blah. All y'all that know.
Daffy Duck today.
Yeah, man. I don't know what just happened to me, man.
But who we got in the building?
We ain't even tell them where we at yet.
They know where the fuck we at.
Where we at,
Right
then?
into it, huh?
Where we at? Limitless Views fucking
Okay.
God, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So once again, who in the building?
Oh, this nigga.
Who's in the building? Who we got?
I said, listen.
I was.
No. Get your thoughts together.
Oh, hey, y'all go. I know.
Yeah, you can't. What's up, my boy?
You know what I'm
You heard?
saying? Get your thoughts together. Why you do that? I'm gonna let the people know. Cause this your boy,
Who that?
AB.
Who that?
I also go by Aunt B.
But hold up.
Talk to him, DJ.
Relax.
What MB do though? Like,
Keep them things handy.
man, you already know, man. No introduction. It's your boy 16V Yachty back again. Yes, Lord.
Come on
Yes,
now.
Lord.
Come on now.
No, be tripping me up is this nigga Yachty he do the same thing every time. It is real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I know as soon as Ant done, I gotta be ready.
You had
I already know.
time.
But who else? Like,
It's your boy,
who that?
El Diablo Sauce, a.k.a. Moose Lightyear, a.k.a. Moose Wayne, a.k.a. The Lion, the Moose, and the Wardrobe.
Talk to him.
Well, wait, man. We gonna kick them off. We gonna let them know early. By the time this shit drop, it done already came and went. But guess what? It's that boy Big Moo's birthday.
Oh, man.
Stop
Here y'all
playing with
go,
him.
man.
Stop
Listen.
playing with him.
Gunshot. Let's get a gunshot. Let's
Stop
get a gunshot.
playing with him.
Give a gunshot for his own birthday.
Like, come on,
now.
you.
Yeah, got it,
like, you ain't even
man.
gonna say nothing. You just
Listen,
gonna let the people know.
I was just gonna roll past
Like,
his
come on,
birthday.
man.
I ain't gonna hold.
What, Big Trey 5? Like,
the
stop.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa. Trey 5. All right, man.
May the 4th be with you, man.
May the 4th be with you all as well, man. Big Moose Skywalker, you
How
know.
you feeling about that, bro?
About,
Last year, the 20s, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, big 29, big 29.
you know, we was talking about it earlier, and I was saying, like, you know, like some people be like worried about like turning 30 and everything like that. I feel like I've been coming more to grips with getting older. So like now turning 29, like you said, last year of me being in my 20s, I definitely want to make the most of this shit because I'm looking forward to what my 30s hold. I feel like, I mean, like I still got time now to get shit done in my 20s, but I feel like the 30s, that's when I'm really be in the stride of like, you know what I'm saying, on some grown man shit. So like,
Do you think you are going to be able to enjoy your last year, your 20s, if you looking forward to 30s already?
well, yeah, for me, yeah, because I try to enjoy life at every moment that I have. So like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm trying to like
Say that again for him.
I try to enjoy every moment that I have. I forgot what I said. I ain't gonna hold you back. I'm sorry. Y'all heard what I said. Every moment that I have, I try to enjoy every one of them. So like, well, I try to live in the moment as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm looking forward to my 30s. It's just I'm looking forward to the success that I know I'm gonna have in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's all about planning to, you know what I'm saying? Even today, I'm not 29 yet. I'm still planning on what I'm going to do for 29 to make sure that I'm successful. So, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Oh, man. I didn't think you guys remember.
This nigga.
I'm sorry. I'm getting choked up.
I know y'all say I had some playoff talk to hash out.
Oh my God. I hate this nigga. By the time this come up, we don't know where this is gonna be at because we kind of like, I mean, off base, but
Back catalog.
yeah.
Yeah, you been following the playoffs?
I've been following it a little bit, man.
You know, we into the semifinals, right? You know what I'm saying? Heat. Shout out Miami. Big 305.
Hey, man.
They didn't believe in us. God did, though. Got game 1. We lost. We lost game 2, but no Jimmy Butler, so that was kind of like a
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The run that y'all on, it's actually I'm kind of scared. I wouldn't want to play the Heat right now. The way that y'all playing, the way Jimmy Butler has been playing, he's been out of his mind.
Playoff Jimmy, man.
Hopefully by the time this come out, the Heat are. I think y'all gonna win it. I think
we're going back down to Miami, so you already know how we get when we playing in that White House, that white noise. But
why it gotta be white?
I don't know. That's just the color they went with. They always got all white on.
When you think of Heat, what you think? You think white?
Never.
You think red?
Oh, a little bit.
I don't know, man. Sound like. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a fan of a team that.
I'd rather be a fan
of the whiteout.
I'd rather be a fan of them than the Bulls.
Hey, man. Hey, we had the GOAT. We drafted the GOAT.
That was like 100 years ago. Stop living in the past.
Shit, nigga. Derrick Rose blew his knee out. That's all.
Who he play for now?
The Knicks. That's who y'all playing right now, right?
Yeah. Who y'all playing?
I'm assuming they're not in the playoffs.
No, they not.
Oh.
LeBron's looking real good.
Who you got in that series? They won. They got game 1. I think they played tonight, right? No, they played.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped betting against LeBron way back then. I even this year, I kept saying like, "Yo, LeBron just need to get to the fucking playoffs." Like I feel like LeBron in the playoffs he's a different beast. He's a different animal. He knows what's at stake. Even if he loses, he's gonna put it all on the court. So like, it's hard for me to go against LeBron. They got Steph and them niggas over there.
Shooters, man. But they, like I said, they got game 1 at Oracle. Is it Oracle now? Or they got a new?
Is it? I don't know what it is now. I think they did move.
Yeah. But they got game 1. In that series, I got the Lakers. We'll give quick predictions and then we'll go. We'll get away from this.
You got Bron doing them in?
Yeah, I got the Lakers over Golden State. I got Heat over the Knicks. I still think, even though Boston lost the first game, I still think the Sixers are a better team. Shout out to Joel Embiid on winning the MVP. Much needed for him, I think. Like, if Yo would have won it again, that would have been kind of
that would have broke him.
Yeah, like
he gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, what else? Like, what else?
Yadie, understand this. The last 2 years, I think Jokic got MVP, and Embiid was up for MVP on. I said MP earlier, I think, but MVP. So this year they was like, oh man, like, they gotta give. Like some people say they had to give it to Joel because, you know what I'm saying, there's been 3 years in a row that he hasn't gotten it. They gave it to Jokic. They couldn't give it to him a third time. Yeah. I think he earned it.
But he talking about he don't care about it. But then
now he don't care about it.
As soon as he found out, started crying like a little. I ain't gonna call him a bitch, but come on now, we all know. But I got Boston over Sixers.
Ooh, that's where we differ.
You think Sixers got it? I know. I don't see James Harden continuing to do what he did the first game.
I have hope. I love James Harden, the player, bro.
I want the Sixers to win because I'm not.
You rather see Philly than Boston?
Yeah, Boston. I don't really give a fuck about Boston.
Yeah, I ain't a fan of Boston really, but I'm a fan of James Harden. I've been a fan of James Harden since he got traded to the Rockets. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what, y'all traded home? Mm-hmm. So I believe in James Harden. He's not the same player that he was before. He has to play different now that he's with a different group of people. I think I want to believe that he'll continue. And I want to believe that he'll do the thing with Embiid and he in and out and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm going with Philly. I got Philly, LA. Actually no, Philly, Denver. My bad. I forgot about Denver.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
Denver is
smacking right now. Like, granted they got home court advantage right now, but
Chris Paul out.
Oh, yeah.
So KD and Devin Booker going to have to drop 50.
Ayton ain't doing shit.
Ayton not doing nothing. If the Suns end up coming out of that series The Suns going to the finals. Whoever come out of that series is going to the finals, I think.
Right now, as it's looking, I got Lakers, Nuggets, Boston, Miami.
Yeah, right now I got the Nuggets as well. I think the Nuggets aren't gonna. They up 2-0. Like they're not gonna lose that. They're gonna win again. They're gonna win one on the road, and then win on back at home.
Yeah.
Think Denver do it.
Any football updates?
No, not really.
All right.
Know what I'm saying? The draft just happened.
Yeah, got any good picks?
Yeah, we got a good offensive lineman. We got the legacy pick, Joey Porter Jr. Know what I'm saying? His father, Joey Porter, was a great linebacker for the Steelers. I know you don't give a fuck. You don't know nothing about our players or the history in which the Steelers have, but now, man, we drafted his son, so it's like it's a sentimental pick. It's a good pick. And he was one of the best corners in the game. So Steelers looking okay. We're looking okay. We looking for a bounce back year, but other than that, no more updates. I'm not talking this season. I'm not doing none of that.
Thank you. I appreciate.
I'm not doing none of that this season. I'm just watching the football.
One game. Yeah.
Oh, that towel. I'm gonna keep that towel with me.
Dumbass rags.
I'm gonna keep that towel with me. But yeah, like I said, by the time this comes out, we might be wrong.
Yeah, it might be.
The finals might end up being, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Where do we start? Where are we gonna start? I
What
asked
we
the
got?
question before the pod
We did.
that you said you wanted to.
Yeah, it was a good question.
All right.
It was a good question.
I hit my hand.
It's basically along the lines of, because I was having this conversation. Do y'all agree that finances should be joined as soon as you get married with someone?
So,
And this stems from a show on Netflix called like How to Get Rich.
I thought you were talking about that show with the girl writing in her journal again, my nigga.
I only got episodes like 8. I ain't finna say it.
so should married couples have a joint bank account?
Yeah, in all areas of finances, like
So all the money.
all money into one account or separate accounts, however, but both parties have access to it.
Should there? So what I would say is, should there be a joint account? Yeah. Is all my money going in there? Hell no.
Why?
It's my damn money.
No. You are now married.
So what that mean? I can't.
It's y'all
Nothing
money.
below.
What's yours is hers, and what hers is yours.
No. What's mine is mine. What's hers is hers.
That's
What's
not-
ours is ours.
Okay.
That's not marriage.
That's
There's no individuals when it comes to marriage.
And I feel like that's bullshit. Like
Why?
for what? I don't like it.
Don't like what?
I don't like it that now that everything that I own and everything that she owns is now us.
You keep saying
That's
that's
the-
that's the concept of marriage. Y'all coming together.
I mean,
Who
it's a
said
we.
that? Like, where's that written? Like, there is a we. So we are going to own things, but not everything that we own is ours. Like, people should still have their own shit.
So what if? All right, let's say.
I agree with having a joint bank account where like we both contribute to said bank account.
How much you putting in there? Percentage.
Percentage as far as like my pay
Yep. Money you bring in.
of money I bring
Money
in.
you make that can be spent.
I mean, I'm a big, you know.
How much money are you
Shut
putting
up.
in the
Shut
bank
up.
account?
I'm an answer. I'm a big rooter of 50-50, so I have no issues putting 50% of my pay in that account.
Every check.
That's fine.
So let's say, right, y'all do have separate accounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like your partner's spending habits don't align with your spending habits. And now you see your partner going off and spending money on frivolously.
She get caught at that Target.
You know what I'm saying? Amazon, all that shit.
Target got something in the
In
music.
the back of your mind,
They go
in
crazy.
the back of your mind, you were thinking, all right, we could be using this money to go towards much better things, whether it be kids, whether it be household things, whether it be future investments that y'all want to go, trips, whatever the case may be. The money could be going towards something better,
Right.
but she's still spending.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like that's an easy conversation. It should be. If that's like my life partner, that should be an easy conversation. Like because I know I'm gonna have some bad spending habits my damn self. That joint bank account, realistically, in my head, would just honestly just go towards bills. Whatever else,
Whatever she got, she could spend that. That's what you. So you
That joint bank account should be just covering our living costs. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? In my head, if I were to be married, that's what that joint bank account's use would be.
It sound good.
It sound good, it do.
Sound real good.
That's how I would have to spend it.
To having the joint bank account only be for bills
For our living expenses. You know what I'm saying? Now
and
when
she gotta come up with what she want to spend on her.
not 100%. If she wants something and she ain't got it, ain't no issue hitting me like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grab this. What can we do about it? I bet. Do your thing.
I feel like there's so much conflict that could potentially come from that.
And I don't see why, because I would say same thing for me. Like, I know there's gonna be expensive shit that I'm gonna want to grab, like I'm gonna want to cop, and if I ain't got it all, and I'm gonna be like, damn, I might have to tap into this account. I'm gonna just be like, yo, I'm about to grab. There should be no issues if we got it and it's there. I'm cool with it. Now, if I feel like there is something that we're working towards, we'd have already had that, like I said, sound good. We'd have already had that conversation. Like, all right, we're gonna have to dial back on
Spending
on a lot of our spending because we need to work towards this. Mm. But if we're not in that point where like we're in a good spot and we're at a point where we just copping what we want to cop, as long as bills are paid and we also got something tucked to where for rainy days type shit, I don't give a fuck. Blow that shit.
Hey man, let me jump into this topic.
What you got?
Should married people have joint bank accounts? I say yes.
100%, like your check.
No, not 100%.
Oh, all right.
Not 100%.
Talk to me.
I think both people in the relationship should already. I think you should have your own money. Like you should be able to both contribute into a pot that y'all both can be able to take out of, whether it be for expenses or just like household things. Like, you know what I'm saying, like just things like she was just swiping it, or like a credit card. You know what I'm saying, or some shit.
Credit card.
And it also depends on who you with. Like, I don't know, because like the joint bank account, I get it. Like if there's a mother that doesn't work, you know what I'm saying, there's only going to be one bank account she could take from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I do think, like I said, I think in any situation, everyone should be able to have some money to be able to fall back on outside of the money that is in the relationship.
Right.
So like, I don't care if it's 100%, just it wouldn't be 100% obviously, but
you green light a joint bank account.
Yeah. And like you married?
Like you're married, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't have I don't have any issues with it. However, it's not gonna be 100% of my money. And I don't expect it to be 100% of her money either.
Right.
I would say 100%.
Both parties.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
100%.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Yeah.
All right, you gonna have to talk. You gonna have to talk to me because like
So you just
you say no.
No, as 100%.
Like you say like no to 100%. You would say just bills.
That'd be.
I say a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, but everybody you should have some money off to the side like that you can keep. You say, Hannah.
I think if you coming together as a collective and as one unit under one household, building a family and working towards like certain goals and actually building something to leave behind for like whether it be kids or family or whatever the case may be, I think in order to maximize that potential and get the best bang for your buck, it would be easier to know that every single dollar that we're bringing in, because we're a married couple, we're a unit, is now going into this one area that we both know, like regardless of like, if you do 50-50, you know what I'm saying, you now have your own separate thing and she has her own separate thing. That money, in my opinion, in my eyes and my views, could be going towards something much better that's, you know what I'm saying, conducive, yes. Tired. To a greater cause when it comes to family. Like, I think, especially like going back to my original point of if y'all have differences in spending habits and she's blowing money or you're blowing money on things that's just not necessarily going to help benefit the family, then y'all just causing more good than harm. I mean, harm than good.
All right, so what if Yadie wanna buy a brand new car part? He wanna buy a new turbo off random as hell. He doesn't think about it. Like he finds a deal that he really loves, and he just goes and buys it. And now he has to hear from her.
I think she's well within her right because y'all are a family. Y'all have
what you spend is gonna affect me
eventually.
I think I'm picking up what you're saying.
And I gotta disagree because that's where I said like I'm gonna have my own money for shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So where it's like I don't gotta.
So you don't gotta answer questions in regards to what you spend.
Like me, I'm not checking in with shit, my nigga. Like if I got it.
I think you thinking more of it like a single. Like
that's why I keep saying, every time you say my money, I'm like, yo.
There's this. So when it comes to like a partnership and it comes to marriage, there's this weird, in my opinion, and I honestly think it's just like old times. Like it just stems to like where everything that we got has to just why? Like for what? Even as a married man, I'ma still move. Like
a single man.
Not like a single man, but I'ma still move in certain ways the same way I move now. You get what I'm saying? So like, don't get me wrong. Is she gonna know that I caught me a new turbo? Yeah. She could ask like, what account is that coming out of? You know, it's not coming out of ours. It's me. Oh, all right, nigga, go ahead. Now, if there's something that I need her help with, then we could have that conversation. Like, all right, I'm trying to grab this. It's X amount. So, you think me and you could? Same thing with her. Say if she want to cop a bag and it's some wild ass amount of money.
I'm glad you brought it up. So let's say y'all got the joint bank account. So you say just like, all right, the joint bank account is for
majority
bills and us to live.
Correct.
All right, and on her end, you know what I'm saying, she opening a bunch of credit cards and fucking up her credit. But it's her shit. It's her doing her deal.
Well, we're married. That's gonna affect my credit as well. That's a different.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't think that.
When you're married, hell yeah,
you take on their debt. Like even if you married,
all right, yeah.
But, so in that sense, you know what I'm saying, when it affects the two of us in that sense.
But her spending is stupid, and you can't see. You don't have no access to it. She's just doing dumb shit on the side with her money. And
her money, now credit is different. That's
and I think that's
it's our money.
I think that's what I'll lean more to the 100% because
I'm not putting 100% in shit. I tell you that. I'm not putting 100. No,
because and that's a great example. I'm glad you said that.
Not putting 100% in shit.
Because let's say she do that, and now she run up the bill, and she got to come to you to come help her, and now you got to take money out of your shit instead of you knowing. All right, she's over here doing X, Y, and Z, running this up, and you have some type of knowledge that this is going on. Wouldn't that be easier than you finding out?
I'm gonna be mad either way. Either way, my money now has to go towards her doing dumb shit. You get what I'm saying?
But it could be on the flip side too, because let's say you do buy that turbo and now
that came out of me.
I know, but now the fucking water heater breaks or some shit, and y'all gotta.
That's where that joint bank account we pulling from that.
But that's easy to say in hindsight. Let's say that now it's exhausted, and now you got to go tap into your money, and now it's affecting your single account.
Remember what I said too? I said as long as we got something tucked for the rainy day, that's coming out of that.
Yeah, but it's always gonna rain. Pause.
That wasn't a pause.
I don't think that was a pause.
I mean,
that was not. This nigga
I'm covering my grounds. All right, covering my grounds.
All right, go ahead.
Life is always going.
Life is going.
The floor is lava. The floor is lava.
Life is going. Life.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't dictate whether or not. All right. The money that we got set aside is not going to be used for something.
It could exceed that. And then at that point, if I do got to tap into something else, guess what? I made sure it was there. Or maybe on her end. Maybe if I blew through all my shit and I'm the count low at the time and she knows she's not hit, we going to figure this shit out. It's just I wouldn't expect her to contribute 100% of her money, and I'm not going to contribute 100% of my money. That's just not. It
sounds like two individuals living together.
It may sound like it, but for me, if I were to get, because I already told y'all, like me in marriage, I'm really not. And if I were to get married, that's how I would have to roll.
So they say like being married and being like in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, two incomes is better than one.
100%.
They also say finances. I think the number one reason why divorce.
That's
crazy.
where that 100% of people's money come into play, because individuals have.
I don't think it come into play.
It does. Why you think individuals?
So finances being I think what comes into
the opposite.
I think it's just hardship. Like people that just run. The opposite.
Go ahead. Finish your point.
No, but I think like financial hardship more so, like not like
It does. It takes
like,
it to a play on marriage.
because if you think about it, if it is in a pool of 100%, this is everything that I have, this is everything that you have, and we both have access to both of those. I think it's more so financial hardship and thinking of it of we're doing this together, and all right, if you're not bringing in as much money as me, and that it just goes into that type of
it
hole.
does, and that's why I said like. That's what happens when you both parties contribute 100%. Hold up, both parties contribute 100% of their money, and now all the money is depleted, and now people are pointing the finger like, "Well, you spending too much money on it. You spending too." But if we have that account that, hey, you contribute this amount, I contribute this amount, all our bills are paid, all our bills are covered. What are we talking about?
No, I think it's the opposite, because if we're using your example of, you spent this, if I don't know you over here spending X amount of money on the Target, the Amazon, or whatever the case may be, or the Turbos, and then something happens to that emergency money that we have, and now we have to turn around and use our individual accounts, and come to find out you spent all your money on X, Y, Z, she spent all her money on X, Y, Z. We both looking at each other like, yo, well, you were supposed to have money over here. You were supposed to have money over
I
here.
thought you had money. I thought you had your own shit on the side.
So
like,
versus both of us knowing, all right, we have this amount of money set here and on the side, and knowing exactly where everything is going.
So I have a question real quick.
What up?
Do you think that you should disclose the exact amount that you make to your spouse?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I thought you was gonna go a different route.
Okay, you could know how much.
I was ready to dispute.
Nah, you could know how much money I made. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I
don't know, man.
And this is where
we talking about a partnership. We talking about buying houses. We talking about like
I'm not gonna marry somebody that's that reckless with their money. Me personally, I'm not gonna marry.
Change.
So why can't you trust her with all your money?
I wouldn't trust me with all her money. And on top of
You
that,
have access to it, and she has access to yours.
Right.
It's a pool. Like I said,
pool.
2 incomes is better than one.
it is, and that 2 incomes is still gonna be there. It's still 2 people attacking our living expenses versus just one person. You get what I'm saying? I have no issues with you having your own money. There should be no issues with me having my own money. On top of another savings account that we also contribute our money to for when shit goes awry and we have to then pull from there. Now, if everything we got going on exceeds that, and then we have to now step into our separate accounts and we got to do it like that, cool. And if I find out, hey, she been wilding, that's life. All right, cool. I found out I've been wilding, bet. Now we got to figure something out. You get what I'm saying? But for me to 100% put my money, especially because like I don't trust people. Like I tell you right now, I don't trust shit.
And you ain't gonna trust your wife.
100%. I don't trust nobody 100%. Would I trust my wife 100%?
The woman that you gonna
spend the rest of my life with, get married to,
sign a 30-year mortgage with,
right?
Nah, I mean,
and that's another thing I probably wouldn't.
On her student loan.
That's probably another.
You gonna take on all that debt?
That's probably another thing I wouldn't do either. I'm not gonna put both our names on shit.
That's smart.
From a financial standpoint, yeah, I'm not doing that.
As far as
home, I'm not putting one or the other is gonna own the home.
Who name go on the house?
Depends on what y'all trying to do.
Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to do.
Let me ask you this. Let's say someone loses their job, God forbid.
Right.
Would you then now feel comfortable with giving her money to...
That's fine.
An allowance?
Until
she don't have access to the whole thing.
Until she get back right, that's fine.
No. She don't want to get back right.
She want to stay at home with the kids.
That's quite.
She don't want to go back to work.
I couldn't be married to somebody.
You already married, and the kids already here. You can't push the kids back.
Yeah, that's fine.
The kids are crying right now.
What did I say?
Watching Yo Gabba. Do they watch Yo Gabba?
What I said, I could not be comfortable marrying. Like I'm not somebody that wants to be married. So I couldn't be comfortable married to somebody that want to sit at home on their ass.
It's hypothetical. And let's say you are already married.
You're already married. So what I said, I could not be married.
So you get a divorce.
That's it.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
wow.
That's
Yo,
it.
your wife come to you and say, "Hey, man, we got these kids. Rather than pay for daycare, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just stay home."
No,
you know
you're
what I'm
better.
saying?
She gets hurt.
Okay.
She can't work.
Yeah.
she cannot work anymore. Now that's a different circumstance.
So
you cannot work. 9 times 10, you're gonna get disability or some shit like that.
Now Social Security get involved.
We're gonna figure that one out. That's a
God
different.
damn.
that shit about to be out of here eventually.
That's a different circumstance.
By
Like
the
you
time
cannot.
we retire, we ain't gonna have no.
That's a different conversation. She cannot work. Like she is physically. Nah, and bullshit. You know what I mean? People work from home. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You like.
So you go, hey, no, you gonna find a way to work.
You gonna,
you gonna find a way to get money.
I don't care if you lost both your feet.
Yeah.
You gonna
Your
find
hands work, your mouth work.
better go on
your eyes
Nub
work.
Finder.
You better get on that computer. There's too
You
many.
better find nubfinder.com.
There's too many opportunities to get money.
There's somebody out there that want to see them nubs. You better get. All right, it get rough.
Word too.
Shit get rough and she can't work.
You can't.
But she could get naked.
Whoa.
She could do the OnlyFans.
Wait a second. No. What are you talking about?
Say no, finder.
Better know.
Wait a minute now.
Oh, you already took yours.
All right, I'm gonna need a refill.
Why you didn't get shot glasses?
I don't know. I got a heavy hand.
I'm not drinking.
That's why.
whole
That's
thing.
why. You know what? Go ahead. I'm gonna grab me a shot because I don't trust.
Ah, you good? I got you, my boy.
Hey man, Big 48.
Now where you going?
Big 48, y'all let us know. Joint bank accounts. I'm leaning more toward Ant because like I feel like I'm like in the mindset of having a set goal. Because if I marry someone, it's all in or nothing. Like to be honest with you, like it's all in. So I understand having a 100%. And I'm saying being in. But like I said, I do think everyone should always have like, at least I feel like you should have your joint bank account in which y'all both could pull from, and then you should have like y'all both should be saving on the side.
What the fuck? So wait, who you agree with then?
But it's more lopsided. Like you're saying 50% of what you do, 50% of what she do goes into a joint bank account, and that's just for bills. She got what she got, and I got what I got, and this is how it's just gonna go.
Right.
And saying 100%. I'm more so. I think I'm probably going like 90 or not 90, 85, 15%. 85% of what I have, you have access to. You can pull from type shit. But 15% of what I'm bringing in, I'm putting in a bank account off to the side for me.
I can't.
For me to be able to.
I can't operate that way.
For me to be able to like just do shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And I only say 100 because I wholeheartedly believe like like when you start trying to add like individualism into like marriages, like that's when you start to run into problems.
Why?
Especially like when you hear one side be like, "Oh, this is my daughter. This is my son. This is," you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like that's not just your child. We created this child. We raised this child, and you want to now have
Y'all both have that family.
You know what I'm saying?
You think that contributes to individualism?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially like if you listen to the verbiage, my. That's why every time when you kept saying my money, I kept saying like, nah, it's not just your money. It's both. Like we are a unit. We are one.
So listen to what you said though. Like we actually made that kid. We didn't actually make this money.
But y'all are both are living under one household.
That's fine.
Building and contributing to a greater cause.
Right, but we didn't make this money. We made that kid. So there is no mind when it comes to
so
the
then
kid.
Wouldn't that same concept be able to apply? Like if your wife, you don't have a wife, but future wife or whatever the case may be, it was like, well, I raised her this way to do X, Y, and Z. It's like,
okay,
can she say that same thing to you?
And I raised her to do this.
And then now
I think that's where that division, when you create that division from and having it being like, well, I raised her to do this, you raised her to do that. All right, well,
I wanted to go to public
what is she?
school.
I wanted to be private.
School.
Yeah, which is fine. And I feel like in a marriage, people need to have that individualism. People need to be able to have like their differences. And I don't think that people are designed to be with others. And I feel like the reason why so much shit blows up is because like society has painted this picture that once people come together that they are now like they got to be the exact same, and just people aren't designed that way. Like you're going to have your own ideas, you're going to have your own opinions, you're going to have your different thought processes, and people are going to only be able to work when those differences are recognized by the other party. You get what I'm saying? Like I
think where the differences gotta come to a halt is when a decision has to be made.
Right.
Because when a decision has to be made, both sides have to bend to the other side in some way, shape, or form.
That's where that compromise needs to be.
The way I want to raise my daughter may not be the way that you want to raise our daughter.
Right.
Future daughter. Right. Ain't nobody hit me. But I'm saying like
Say nobody hit me.
But I'm just saying, like, so, like, when it comes to the decision of what needs to be done, whether it's raising a kid, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, finances on how y'all want to spend on building y'all empire, you know what I'm saying, the decision has to be set, and both y'all gonna have to bend to each other's types of whims.
100%.
That's why I can understand being more so with the 100%, but the 50-50 and me having like you got your shit, I got my shit, and we just gonna pay for rent.
You got
like,
you got yours. I got mine, but we also having ours.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like if I get married at that point, before I even get married to somebody, like you gonna know how much I make. You gonna, you already would know where the money go and how things work on my end. I have no problem with being 100% transparent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like you fine with being 100% transparent?
Yeah, like if she can
see your bank account and all what you spend on.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like she could. So say she down, like she blew through the money that she typically spends on like her habits or whatever, and she want me to cop her some shit, and I got it. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. You got what I'm saying? But to just give people that to give.
I think you're still thinking of it in a single mindset. I do think you are.
I'm not thinking of it as a single.
But we gotta.
Not just to cap it off. Like for me, if I were to get married, that's the way that it would work for me because I'm really not.
Oh, so you're first off, you're saying that you're against marriage, but if marriage was to be what marriage is, this is the what marriage would have to be
for me
to be in order for you to even be married.
Correct.
Okay, so then in that case, if you marry Yadie,
understand?
Y'all know what it come with.
Tight.
I get it, and like I said earlier, it also come to who you marrying. Like, and we got like women that want to be with men that pay for 100% of what they shit. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas that want 50-50 from their spouse. You got some niggas that don't give a fuck about doing all of that shit. Marry the right person. You will find the right person that wants to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't marry somebody that like Yadie that doesn't want to do the 100%. And then get mad at him not wanting to do the 100%. Marry somebody that you want to be with.
And make sure y'all spending. If we providing solutions, that's what we here for.
Right.
Try to
at the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all spending habits are aligned. Make sure you understand how much debt you are taking on from the other side potentially.
Don't lie, because we gonna find it.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually.
Gonna pop up.
Yeah.
Have legal access to your credit score and shit.
Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all just on the same page when it comes to spend, like where the money is going and how it should be delegated, and who gets final say. But that's
a different conversation, then.
Hey,
because when you talk about that 100%, I knew what you was about to allude to next.
Yeah,
so we don't got no time for that.
Yeah, we ain't got time.
We got time, but we got a plethora of things we got to get on. I feel like we got to shift gears.
Say that.
You got the Black Princess, because I think that'd be a good transition.
The black, yeah. Pull it. All right, so Yadie is on the ones and twos today.
I didn't realize.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yadie is on the ones and twos today, man. Well, we got this break into action. I think it was and could show you what it looked like. They were on like a podcast setting. But while we got this break into action, man, Limitless Views Podcast, episode 48.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe,
hit the like,
hit the share. I feel like we don't express that enough. Like we love the likes, we love this, we want the subscriptions too. But like, if you rock with certain shit that we fuck with, be like, yo, put your people on.
Yeah, I think
put your people on.
I think that like the people that you know what I'm saying, rock with us, that come back every week. The people that been here since episode 1 and the people that been here since episode 47. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all ain't know what I'm saying? Everybody. We fuck with y'all, we rock with y'all, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we let y'all know that every single time, man.
Whenever you reach your phone screen.
And you wanna know why else y'all should do it?
Oh shit.
How come?
Stay free, nigga.
Free 99, motherfucker.
Show love.
Show love, nigga.
Come on now.
It don't cost nothing to
Stay
show
free.
love.
It don't cost nothing.
Not a goddamn.
You found it?
I've been at it.
All right. Yeah, so I think this would be a good transition. I found this clip on IG, and basically interracial couple.
Here we go.
One of the parties had a issue with his or her spouse, I don't know, constantly calling their child, who was mixed, black and white, a black princess. And I sent it in the group chat because I wanted to get y'all thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? Being as y'all are we, you know what? I ain't even gonna go.
Go ahead and jump into the. What you mean? What you going like?
Go ahead. No, I ain't doing it today. I'm tired.
My wife, snow hunters.
We have been together a while and we have a daughter. Mm-hmm. Now, I hate to be one of those people who bring up race, but I've been struggling for a while with this and would appreciate your honest opinions. Mm. Whenever my wife is getting our daughter ready for school or doing her hair or putting her to sleep, she'll mention her being black something.
Oh, this is the husband.
For example, she will say, "You are my black princess," or "You're going to grow up to be a strong, successful black woman." Or if she's doing something good, she'll say, "Yes, my black queen." Now, I am not a racist in the slightest, but why is my wife telling my daughter she's going to be a strong black woman? I feel by her doing that, she's neglecting her white English side. And if I did the same thing, called her a white princess, I'd probably be deemed a racist. I am not for division, but surely my daughter is white too.
Heavy.
So what?
I ain't starting. Not it.
Stop. You had said something.
Oh my God! What did I say? I say a lot of things.
You said there's a rule. You said there's a rule that you rock with.
Oh, that I stand by. Oh yeah, the one drop rule.
One drop.
The one drop rule.
So as soon as that, so they grandfather's great grandmother's cousin's sister's wife could be black, and that's a black woman.
Listen, if you black, you black. Like there's no way around that. I feel like that, and that's where the one drop rule, like, you know what I'm saying, comes into play. Because it's like, listen, if you're black, you're a black person. I don't like, it don't matter. Like, you're a black person.
So
like,
so Logic is black.
We're gonna get into Logic.
No, answer my question though. Because his dad is black.
His dad is black,
and if we going off of your ideology,
he's black. Yeah,
he's black.
He's black.
So he can say the N-word.
No,
but black people can say the N-word.
Black people can say the N-word.
But you just said,
and I'm gonna explain why I think Logic. So
before we get that far,
yeah, because we skipped over the clip.
Go ahead.
The black princess.
Let's reel that back. Let's
the black princess. So what I say
is the wife wrong
for calling her a black princess? She's gonna be a black queen.
Just to reiterating to her that yes, black princess, black strong woman. Like, is she wrong for that? Is the husband right in feeling like she's neglecting her white side?
The husband is completely wrong in this scenario.
Yes, Lord.
100%.
Talk to him.
Because it's going to open up a can, but...
Open it. Crack it. You got a can opener? I got it.
Mixed relationships, black and white. Once you are in that relationship and you get involved with that, you have to be aware of what comes with being with a black person. And you have to be aware of what comes with being with a white person as well. Now, a white man, I'm gonna say it. A white man being with a black woman.
He's gonna cut the wheel like that.
Listen. A white man being with a black woman. First of all, I'm gonna keep it 100, and I mess with white women. Y'all know. I mess with the snow bunnies. But white men being with black women, it don't sit right with me. I'm sorry, I said it.
Ain't no fucking way.
And if you get to that point that you're a white man and you are with a black woman, you know what I'm saying, you gotta take. Hey, I don't give a fuck, nigga. No, I already don't.
All right. I'm here to play advocate.
Wait, hold on. Can I put my two in real quick?
Because no, you got to
stop wilding a little.
Cause bro, there's shit. No, bro, there's shit that you got to take on. And you have to be cognizant and willing and ready to be able to take that and like.
Why does that not? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Outside of that, no, stop it. He
wrong. The husband wrong.
The husband is wrong. The reason I say the husband is wrong is because the wife is making sure that her daughter knows that she's black. Why? Because society is not going to let her forget.
Wait, let's stay right here. Now, what if the child is, you know what I'm saying, the pigment is...
That is so where I did want to see what the kid looked like.
High yellow?
That's why I asked about the logic. Because
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call y'all high yellow.
I did.
Logic is he looks like a white man.
Yeah, I look like a white man.
So is it just because of her having blood? You know what I'm saying? Black blood.
Yeah. Without seeing what the kid looks like, I'm still gonna say like society is not.
That's where I disagree with you.
Because it is. I don't
think the looks should light skin or dark skin.
The look doesn't matter. If you could look at somebody and clearly tell that that is a black kid, or that kid is not 100% white, it's different. Because with logic, like if I didn't know anything of his past, anything in his background, I wouldn't know that he had any form of African American blood, black blood, whatever. I think that's just a white man.
Reason why Logic can't say the N words because he didn't come up. He wasn't raised in no environment that he was saying the N word.
But you changing it now because you just said all you gotta have.
No, he's black. No.
You said one drop.
You said one drop.
One drop. Okay, bet.
I stand on that.
I do.
You don't know where Logic was raised at, so
I do.
He could have been in the trenches.
He ain't been saying nigga up until he was on video with his father.
You don't know that. You don't know that?
What song Logic got where he was saying nigga?
You don't know how long he's been.
My thing is, I think with Logic, my problem with Logic, and like I said, I do think that Logic is black. I'm not saying he's not. My problem with Logic is I think he's trying too hard to prove that he's black. So that's why I be like you saying the N word is like, all right, you trying to prove to me like that you black now? Like it's like I don't know. I just don't like.
He is black by your standards.
He is black. And like I just think like I said, that's why I don't fuck with Logic. I just think he tried too hard to be black, nigga. Just be.
By your standards, one drop. He's black.
He's black, yeah.
So then why can he not? Why
he can say that
regardless if he was walking around in a dashiki by your standards. He is black. One drop. His father is black. Regardless, he could be pushing the narrative and trying to get everybody to believe that he is black and let everybody know that he's black. By your standards, one drop. He's black, so he should be afforded that right to say the N word.
That's
correct?
fine. Listen, say the N word. I'm fine with him saying the N word. If I'm Logic, if I'm been around Logic and he's just saying the N word, like he just I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just like. I get it. He is black. He's afforded the right to say the N-word, sure. Okay. But he hasn't been saying the N-word and he's going to be going out his way to prove that he's black. So that's why I'm like, yo, like, I don't know. I just feel like.
So you think bloodline, he's a black man, but
he's black.
But culturally.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not at that point.
I didn't know Logic was black until niggas was saying that he was black. I was like, oh shit, he black? All right.
No, so I'm just trying to clarify for the people like what you're saying. It's like bloodline wise he's a black man, however the way he was raised, his upbringing, culturally he's not.
I don't know. I don't even know how he was raised. I don't know. It just feel like recently of the last few years it just seemed like he's been trying extra hard, you know what I'm saying, to prove that he's black. I don't know.
Let's reel it back. Let's reel it back to the original.
Yeah. The Black Princess.
Right.
You said the father is wrong.
Yep.
You said the father is wrong.
Yeah.
I said a lot more than just the father was wrong though.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Just to paraphrase.
Why?
I would say if we are looking at it from a standpoint of all fairness, I would say he's not wrong.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if let's say that the child is of, you know what I'm saying, that wall or the cabinet pigment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if the roles were reversed, would he still be wrong? Because why is it wrong on one side, but it's not wrong on the other side?
It's not wrong on any side. Whatever that child looks like.
Explain the side a little bit.
All right, so
roles reversed. What would that look like?
Let's say. All right, we don't know the skin color.
Right, we don't know what the kid look like.
You said society is going to be looking at the kid regardless as black, and I said I don't think that's necessarily true because if you have, you know what I'm saying, a white skin tone, then you probably won't go through the same troubles that we have to go through living.
Being darker skin, yeah. Right, you know I agree.
So let's say the child is of, you know what I'm saying, has white skin, and the father is calling the daughter a white princess.
Right.
Why would he be wrong in doing that, but the mother is not wrong in calling the?
He'd still be wrong in my head.
Yeah,
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking why.
The thing is,
he'd still be wrong.
The problem is because being the moms, and this goes back to what I was saying about, you know what I'm saying, me having an issue with white men being with black women, because you have to give up some shit, and you have to give up the right to be able to call your daughter a white princess.
Why? Yeah, I'm asking from a
When
place
have
of
you-
ignorance.
you've never-
I'm
no,
trying,
no,
I'm trying to figure out
yeah.
why that
Because when a black woman sees her black child, the child that she birthed and had in her womb, and she sees that's the black princess. The reason why they call them black princesses, black queens, and all that is word. What is it, like affirmations and stuff like that. That we just like start saying like black princess, black queen, like, know what I'm saying, all that shit just cause. Know what I'm saying? It's because like it's empowering to make sure that they know that they're black. It's to remind them that, know what I'm saying, it's that empowerment. Being black, you have to know that. You have to know that you're black, you're a black queen, you're a black princess. And that's why I say you being a white father to a black daughter or even a black son, you have to get over it. They're black. And then being black it has a whole lot more that comes with it than just being a white. No one says a white princess.
Going back to the original scenario that I painted, the child has white skin. Wouldn't that now be negating the white side? I'm playing advocate at this point. Wouldn't it be negating that? Because now
I don't think so.
Because you said why though?
Because I think even if she was fairer skinned and her hair was straighter, know what I'm saying, or whatever, it doesn't matter. She's still black. She still needs to know that she's black. Calling her
also
black
white.
She is white.
So then, that is negating the white side. I'm
listen.
saying,
Whatever culture he has that he wants to instill in her. Know what I'm saying, I'm sure they've come to some type of agreement. Like we'll have Christmases at Meemaw's. we'll go over there for Thanksgiving. We'll do Thanksgiving at my place. Whatever the fuck they come up, whatever agreement. Yeah, I had a Meemaw. You know what I'm saying? So, but like it's just like, I don't know, man.
When it comes to mixed children, you can clearly you can't always clearly see, but you can always see that they're not fully one way or the other. So it's like say in the instance of Logic, it'd have been good growing up that his black parent let them know that you're not.
We would have had this problem if Logic knew his blackness from back then.
From birth. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I won't.
Wait, who says he didn't?
It don't seem like it was. It don't seem like that it was instilled as being black. And you know what I'm saying, I don't know, man.
As a black man, if I had a mixed race kid, I would not want them to forget
that they're black
or them to act like they're not black.
Okay, I get that. I agree with that. But now you're saying if the other side is now saying, okay, you also are white, that they're wrong in doing so, because y'all said if the father was to say, okay, she's a white princess, he would be wrong.
No, I say I say that is. So when has anyone ever said, oh, you're my white princess?
I'm a black man. I don't want to hear that shit.
But no, okay.
I think he's wrong because he has a problem with her calling her a black princess.
Let's say if he didn't. Let's say he didn't. He just wanted to acknowledge the fact that she's also white.
Okay, whatever white culture you could impress on her, go ahead.
Would he be wrong in that?
To me, yeah.
I'm
a black man. I don't want to hear none of that white shit.
Okay.
I never watched no movie about white people, no TV show white people, and they said, "Oh, my white princess."
Okay, and now we're
like that's what I'm saying. Like being called a black princess and being called a white princess holds different type of shit. They're not just like if you're Irish and you're from Yugoslavia or whatever, you have like
Yugoslavia.
You got culture that like you grew up with, like from old country or whatever like that. I'm not saying like they should forget that part of them either. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
I'm gonna speak as a black man. I'm gonna speak on my side. If I were to have a child with a white woman and she want to instill fucking whatever white things that white people do, meatloaf and whatever the fuck else, mayonnaise at the fucking cookout, whatever.
Meatloaf.
Hey man, I've had some good meatloaf, man.
Real shit.
Don't shit on no meatloaf, man.
Go with casserole.
Whatever. You wanna instill that in them too.
I had this when I was a kid.
Yeah, but what you're
It's
not
fucking Cheerios and
my job.
gelatin.
My job as a black man, as a black parent, I'm going to make sure my child understands that you are black.
But they're not. They are black, but they're not only.
They're not only black.
They're not
Isn't
only
it
black.
unfair? I know I'm big on fairness. Isn't
Right.
it unfair to the other side to not be allowed that same right to do so and have them know? Okay, yes, you are black.
No,
but
that's
you
not-
also are whatever you're mixing. Let's
Yeah, it's
say it was
unfair.
Puerto
No,
Rican.
no, that's not a no. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
a,
unfair.
No,
Man,
no, it's not.
Fuck that.
No. I think that's
Black
what we're
people,
different.
man, fuck that. We've
No,
been
no.
treated unfairly our whole goddamn shit.
No. I think it's the same on the same side. The being like my problem is the black princess, white princess. I think that the mixed child of half black, half white should know both sides equally. You know what I'm saying? You should know that you are black. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's a problem of sometimes that people that are of mixed race miss that they're black, or like they forget that they're black,
Right.
Or they don't know as much about being black, you know, like that.
So I
like,
can give a shit about the white side.
but so that's why I think it's more heavily weighed that they need to know that they're black. They also need to know that they're white, Puerto Rican, whatever other side that they are. They need to know equal sides of it.
But you as a black man, you can't teach them that.
I can't teach them the white culture.
You can only do what?
I can tell them what they did for 400 years.
All right, now hold up.
I can tell them what they did for 400 years.
Hold up now. But what can you do? You can only teach them.
How to be black.
So that's where, you know what I'm saying?
But I
Like,
think you need to
but
know
what
that
Ant
you
was-
black.
But what
Being
Ant was
black-
saying, Ant was saying too, like, why is the other parent wrong for
he's wrong.
instilling that they're also
they're
white?
No, I don't think they're wrong for that. Like they need to know that they're white.
You said
I
you
said
was
he's wrong. I think he's wrong for wanting to think that he want to call her a white princess.
All right, what if he
That's
had a
what I
son
have
and
a-
wanted to call him a white prince? White princes have been around, right?
A white prince.
Prince, yes, Prince.
I've never heard. I've heard the saying Prince Charming. Okay, if you want to call him Prince Charming, that's
the
fine.
royal family. They're white.
But nigga, I've never heard no one say, "Oh, you're my little white prince."
Now you're going off of semantics. I'm just saying. Let's say it was Prince, because there are white princes, right?
Right.
Why would that same idea apply to that?
Now I don't know, man. I feel like
Black
I feel
prince and white prince.
I feel like pointing out that they're white and being a prince holds different. It holds different weight than being called a black prince and being called a black. Because man, I don't know. It's just. I think it's just different. I just think the semantics is where I'm at with it. Like calling them a white prince and I think they should know about their white side. I think it's equal on that. Like I can't. I don't know. I think he wrong. Like, cause like if I'm calling my child a black princess, if I have a daughter with a white woman,
Yeah, let's. How would you handle that? Let's go. Right
oh yeah, if I had
how would you handle that? And she was doing that, calling the daughter.
that's
princess.
no, yeah. We have to have a conversation.
And how would that come?
Because you calling them a white princess is different than me calling them a black princess.
Okay, why is that?
Because I feel like making the point of you being white is different than the point of me making it that you're black.
Why is that?
Nigga, for plenty of years, I feel like the weight of being of.
We're not talking about plenty of years. We're talking about right now. Why is that?
Nah, I just think you need to be. I think you need to know that you're black more than you need to know that you're white.
I get that. Why? I'm asking why. You're not really giving me a.
Because man, society. I don't know. I can't. I don't got nothing. It's just.
And I get the idea that yes, you're going to have to know the way society is set up, especially in America. That thing, we have the odds stacked against us as black people, men, women, whatever the case may be. Yes, that's important to know on the black side. I get it, but now when you say they're wrong for negating the white side,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
then it goes back to the white-
calling them the white princess.
that's
That's
negating it. If you're
Nigga.
saying that they're wrong for doing that, That's negating the fact that
then that's what I'm saying. I don't think they need.
All right, so me,
I'm with.
I've been in my head trying to figure out how to phrase without coming off
racist
type shit. Like,
let's take a shot, man.
Yeah, facts. Facts. I'm sorry, man. And we completely skipped over what I was talking. Hey, real.
So, as we know, us as black people, we are called what? The minority.
Gods.
Kings.
Type. But
Gods, yeah.
Out in the world, we are the minority.
Which we really not, bro. Niggas want us to think that, but
they want us to think that. So, white, you know what I'm saying? White people, Caucasians, they are the majority. That, you're never going to miss that. The way society is put together now, like you're not gonna miss that. You're not gonna not see it. You're not gonna know how white people are. It's thrown. Black culture, a lot of times, depending on where you are or where you grow up, gets swept under the rug. It gets looked past. It gets act like it doesn't exist. So especially if my kid does come out with the lighter pigmented skin, the white pigmented skin, they're gonna end up in that majority where it's easy for them to forget their black side. So it's really important to me, and I think it should be important to my baby mother, who is a white woman, that
hypothetically,
no, we ain't got
like, damn, nigga, my fault. Started sounding like you actually have one somewhere. God damn.
Nah, it is important to me, and it should be important to that individual that they don't negate their black side, because white people, they're gonna run into that. They're gonna get accepted by white people if they have that lighter pigmented skin. You get what I'm saying?
That's a different conversation in regards to colorism and
shit like that. But just to answer his question, because he was asking, like, as far as what if they do come out and they look like somebody like Logic, it's important for me that as a black man fathering that child, that they understand black culture, that they understand the black community, you know what I'm saying? So that they don't just go out in the world as a white person. Because then, let's say if as they get older, they have a child with a white woman or white man, now that's really rough.
Really mixing up the pool.
It's just the black culture is now getting pushed farther down, you know what I'm saying? Farther and farther down the line. And that's where for me, I would say if roles were flipped and the white mom or the white father were calling their child, white princess and shit like that, where I would say they're wrong for that, because it's like, why are you doing that? You understand the role that you play as a white person in society. There's no reason that you should feel okay saying that to our child. And that's where I would say that they're wrong. Could I be wrong in that believing? It's possible, but that's just where I'm at with that. If that makes any sense.
I don't know I really don't know how to explain it, really, to put a bow on it. I just think the weight of me saying black princess, if my wife, who was white, hypothetically, posted something on the Facebook and then said my white princess, you know what I'm saying, I think it's just different. Making the point that they're white is different than making the point that they're black. I have nothing else to say, man.
I'm about to say, you of all people should have this figured out, because
you like white women.
I think you got the highest
chance of having a mixed baby.
What?
Running into this,
of mixing up the pool.
Yeah, you're running into this issue. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, probably. But the thing is like, I already know how the shit gonna go. If I have a mixed baby, they gonna know that they black, and they gonna know that they white, and they gonna, the half of your gene pool fucked up the other half of your gene pool. They gonna know that they white. I'm gonna tell them all about everything. All right, but my kids gonna know that they black. Like, my kids they're not gonna not know that they black.
All right.
And I think, yeah, we could move. We could,
but just real quick. Your thoughts, how you feel?
Yeah, because you've been playing advocate.
He been fucking beating the shit out of us this whole goddamn.
Hey, yo,
that was not crazy.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Beating me,
boy, ain't no way, boy.
Nah, you wild for that.
You let that drag out.
I had to let that play.
was wild.
That was
crazy. He was like, what I said?
Yeah, like,
What I said?
nah, come on now.
I'm wildin'. My fault. Y'all get what the hell I meant. Shit.
Like, you could have worded it a lot better.
I thought I
Way better.
No, and I thought
You
about
could have worded it way better.
I thought I worded it well.
I don't know. I feel like this is a lot. This is one of the main things that people who do dabble into interracial relationships have to think about, especially when you are pushing your culture and your heritage and your race further in society. Things you have to think about, because truth be told, like, when you are in an interracial relationship, it gets looked at as you're taking away from Black culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a whole different orange to peel.
So, like, it is something that you got to be mindful of. But in regards to the situation at hand, I do think, me being big on fairness, I don't necessarily see a problem with the husband being upset with the mother. No, actually, no, I take that back. I do see a problem with the husband being upset with the mother and giving the daughter the affirmations of being a Black princess. Because, yes, like you said, that is important for the child to know that, yes, regardless of you being mixed, you still are Black at the end of the day. And society is going to look at you as Black, you know what I'm saying, asterisks next to it, depending on what skin color you are. But you are Black, and you need to know that to maneuver properly within this world, within this country, within this society, however you want to look at it. I think where we differ is on the other side, and if he was to be like, all right, yeah, you're a white princess or whatever the case may be, I don't think it takes precedence over the child knowing that they're Black, because yeah, you may be white, but you still have more advantages in being white than you do being Black. So that shouldn't take precedence over the child knowing that they have, you know what I'm saying, Black. I want to keep saying Black blood, because that sounds
Black blood and white blood. That's all that is. Black blood and white blood.
But Black blood running through their body.
Yeah.
I don't fault the husband for being upset. No, I do.
I think
I do fault him for being upset. Going back to my original point, but I would definitely think that it shouldn't be a problem on the other side if he were to be like, yeah, you're also a white princess because y'all made a mixed baby, and it's at the end of the day, it's 50-50.
I do think it is 50-50, but that's also why I felt like, and it is hypocritical on my end, but white men should not be with Black women. Massive mentality, man. I can't see it, man. I can't see past it, man. It's just
Think it's a double standard.
It is like I said, I'm hypocritical.
I mean, double standards are real.
Yeah, definitely. But like, I think it's just different. Like, and we talking about like being like submissive and everything like that. Like, it's
a Black woman should not be getting on her knees for no white man. Is what you're saying?
If it's love, it's love. I ain't getting in between y'all and love and love. It's just,
but if it's a Black man getting on his knees with a white woman, then it's cool.
Even that's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, man, I already booked my seat to hell. I'm just giving y'all my opinion on what, because we talk about us being with white women all the time. We talk about us being with white women all the time. I'm ready to take my.
What's the time on that, yo?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But I'm already, I don't go fuck.
We was overdue for a drunk episode anyway.
Swear to God.
It's like, it's been a minute.
All right. Let's bang games, bro.
Yeah, let's see. All right.
Tyrese.
We gonna talk about Serena. Serena, we coming for you. You with that white man. Man, Juneteenth coming up. Don't worry.
Yo,
Y'all want to do something for Juneteenth?
let's talk about Juneteenth.
And do a cookout?
Cause we got that now.
We get paid for that. Oh, I get paid for that.
That's what me too.
All right.
Like,
I don't know if I get paid, but I ain't going to work.
we got that.
I ain't going
now.
to work. Fuck that. Actually, what day do Juneteenth fall on? Because I'm like, if it
I
fall
always
on a
get
week,
confused with it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna...
Cause imagine a motherfucker like June 8th. Like, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
that shit on a Sunday. I'm not going to work on Monday because that's Juneteenth observe. Hold on, they got a
See, cause I don't want to hear the observe. What's the actual date?
June 18th, man. Yeah. Wait, or is it June 19th? I don't know, man. I'm a terrible black person. He fuck white women and don't know when Juneteenth is, goddamn. He's canceled. Get him out of here. This nigga don't even know when Juneteenth is, and he fucking on these white women.
Hey, yo, where Dr. Umar at, bro?
Dr. Umar looking at me crazy right now. Oh man, what y'all wanna go to next, man?
Let's see.
Fat bitch on the plane.
He been ready to get out.
Alright.
Yup.
That's crazy.
All right, let me see if I can find that.
That bitch on a plane.
Oh, I go ahead, queue it up.
you
Oh, no,
got
you,
it?
oh man,
You
look.
got it?
No, I think it's reading involved, Yadie.
No, that's all right. He got it. Yadie, listen.
I got it.
Yadie on the ones and twos today, man. DJ Cucumber Slice.
I told y'all, nigga, I'm tired, bro. But
Select
we here
that.
today. We still here.
Still
you know
another
what I'm saying?
Now it's a post. Ant saw it because you know Ant.
All right, Yadie, read it.
Shut up. Big on fitness and wellness and health.
You see, why you gonna preamble it like that?
Cause he
Alright.
sent us the shit.
All right.
Now it says plus size traveler demands free seats and better accommodation on airlines. And it says all plus size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat or even 2 or 3, depending on their size, to accommodate their needs and ensure their comfort during the flight.
Now, before we get started on this topic, we was talking about compliments, right? So I'm trying to work on giving more compliments, all right? I commend you on how well you articulated.
Man, then times done change
You know what
now.
I'm saying?
Time to change
You know what I'm
now.
saying? I also want to compliment you on having matching socks today. All right.
Get the fuck outta
don't-
here.
It don't go unnoticed.
Hey, hold on. It don't go unnoticed. Same socks.
Oh,
Same
shit.
socks.
Same height and everything.
Stop playing. These the same ankles, ashy than the motherfucker.
We getting there, baby.
But
steps.
the socks match.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm crazy. That's crazy. You know this.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I don't think I should be the one that starts.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Kick that off.
You out your motherfucking mind if you think you should deserve free. You want to be big.
Just being big.
Yeah, you want to be big.
You supposed to just take up an extra seat.
Nobody forced you to be big.
Nobody
You
did it.
decided to be big.
Sure did.
You have to reap what you sow. Pay for the extra seat if that's what the fuck you want and or need. I don't give a fuck.
The thing
No, you're not getting free nothing. I wish I would be the CEO of Spirit.
Spirit, Spirit don't give a fuck.
Reading the email. All right, they want a free seat.
And another free seat?
Hey, Jim, come look at these motherfuckers, right? Man.
Hey, Tyshawn.
Hey,
Tyshawn, come in here.
come look at this. Talking about a free seat. You got out your motherfucking mind.
Like-
No. Lose some weight. How about that? Let's exhaust all options. I don't want to be insensitive. I'm talking to the people who can actually lose weight because I know there's like conditions out there, thyroids and all that stuff that prevent people from losing weight. I don't want to be insensitive.
But we talk about in the sense of
You
being
have
on a
an
flight.
option, but you have an option to not be so big.
Yeah.
Okay, am I fat shaming right now? Let me know, because I've been told on multiple occasions that I'm fat phobic.
So
On the pod? I don't think you fat phobic.
I did not mean to do that in the microphone. Go ahead.
I don't think you fat phobic. I just think you don't have sympathy for someone being fat.
I don't.
End sentence. I'm sorry. There was nothing else after. I just like you being fat. You shouldn't. You're not gonna special privileges and everything like that. If you're disabled because you're fat, all right, that's a completely different conversation. But if you have the ability to not be fat, and the concept of getting 2 extra seats because you're big on a flight is wild. We just took a flight to Miami. And I'm saying we had to pay per seat. Each seat, depending on which seat you was at, it costs more. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you pay for an extra seat. If you need to pay for an extra seat, pay for an extra seat. Don't expect a free seat. I don't like that just because you beg. Nah, man. And I'm sorry. I don't want to sound insensitive neither because I'm saying, you know, I like the big girls.
Tight. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But if you that big that you need an extra seat, I don't like y'all.
Don't leave me here.
Oh, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? We rock with the.
But
at the end of the day,
damn lie, bruh. This nigga,
Yadie don't fuck with no big girl.
You a lie.
We ain't gonna get into that.
Stop lying then. I'm gonna tell the truth on the podcast.
Hey man, listen.
Said, this year I'm telling the truth.
The truth?
I'm telling the truth.
Nah, but like real shit, like we're not fat shaming, but Ant has said so many different times, and it's genuine facts. Like too many statistics, too many studies show like being overweight is not healthy. Like it is not good for you in the long run. Why should airlines like help you feel like being big is okay? Like the more accommodations that you like, the more convenience that you get out of being big, the less you're gonna want to do to try to change that. You just gonna think being big is okay. You gonna think being overweight is okay. Like you're not gonna want to better yourself in any way. You're gonna be like, nah, this is cool. It's all right. Society, society accepts me.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is too.
No, they reward you. Like you good. You good,
straight.
Like,
we got you. No, we shouldn't. Make it as inconvenient as possible for people. I've been an overweight person, and that's why I'm talking like this, because it's just like
shit's not fun.
It's not fun. People need those reminders like, yo, you're not well. You have to do something. Like you have to make a change. You know what I'm saying? And if there's just all these rewards and accommodations for being overweight just keep getting thrown at overweight people, what are people gonna do? It's
like making being big a handicap and being like you getting. It's just,
and it's something you can change. A handicap is something in my head. It's something there's nothing you can do about. Being overweight is genuinely something that something that you can change, something that you have control over. Yeah, it happens. You gain weight, and it's just like, oh shit.
And you may have to buy an extra seat
at the time that you're overweight. But let that be a reminder to you, like, yeah, you gotta do something.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, big people that's complaining about seats on a plane. Us skinny people is just as uncomfortable in them motherfuckers. Them seats ain't comfortable for us, nigga. The fuck?
Swear to God.
Motherfuckers don't go back.
Now you gotta buy 2 uncomfortables. They do. I found that out on the plane ride back. I was like, oh shit, this shit didn't move.
But you want to be like, you know what I'm saying, mindful of
people behind you.
Yeah,
but annoying motherfucker put they shit back and now motherfucker on your knees.
Yeah, man, like God, shit. But it's just like the seats is just not. They're not comfortable. We don't love them seats. We like, oh, thankfully I'm not big and I'm very comfortable in this seat and I'll never have any problems. Like the planes is awful. So like I don't know, man. Like, and I'm not trying to, like I said, not trying to be insensitive because like I said, I love the big girls. You know what I'm saying?
To an extent.
But if you to sit comfortably, if you need an additional seat, you will need to pay for an additional seat.
Like that's big, big.
I can't see you getting free seats. I can't. If I'm the owner of the airline, I can't see me doing that. I give you a discount because you buying 2 for the one person.
Would you do? I saw it on Facebook. Somebody did a plus size photo shoot, like swimsuit photo shoot. Would you do that?
Would I do that?
Yeah.
A plus size photo shoot?
As a photographer.
As a photographer, would I do a plus size photo shoot?
He's very excited.
My nigga. Like, no, I'm saying? Listen. Hell yeah. What? Man, like I said, y'all know I love the big girls. Right. I mean, what? A plus size photo shoot, man. Hey, what Denzel said? I'm leaving here with something. Hey, man. Yeah, I definitely would do it. All the big girls, if y'all want to do a plus size photo shoot, hit me up, man. We can get that shit done.
He got the wide angle lens and everything.
Get that shit done. We get it done. What? That'd be the craziest shoot ever. What, nigga? I'm bringing out the glitter.
Why did he need the wide angle? He said
To get all of them in one shot?
Say no motherfucking more.
That's what they say to you. Oh, you need the wide angle. See, don't listen to them. Don't listen to him, man. All the big shorties, man. Listen, we gonna get right.
He got the accommodations that you need.
We gonna get right. I'm gonna bring out the glitter.
All right, let's see. Where do we want to pivot to?
I feel like we should pivot to the Steve Harvey.
I was just about to say that.
Not the Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Not the Steve Harvey.
I was just about to, yeah.
I definitely think that's the best.
All right.
Saying.
Is there audio?
Yeah.
You got it pulled up?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This nigga DJ Cucumber slice on his shit.
What you thought?
Okay, Yadie. Okay,
This
Yadie.
generation today, these young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do you bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job. That's what's wrong with this generation.
All right, Mr. Steve Harvey.
Mr. Steve.
Uncle Steve, man.
OG.
OG Steve, man.
Oh.
What you about to say to him?
Come to the front.
In front of the congregation. All right, listen. Steve Harvey is of an older generation. And you mentioned earlier in this episode, actually, you said that, all right, it's an old mindset of having, and I'm saying 100% take care of somebody and that be the relationship.
In my opinion.
Know what I mean? I do think that I think where Steve is coming from, I think parts of what Steve is saying is correct. But where he's coming from, we got to think, especially now, we talking about young men now that aren't married. Know what I'm saying? That's who he's talking about. Like the people that are saying, like, what do she bring to the table? Because that's our generation shit.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? The generation before us, they missed the boat on that shit. Right. Know what I mean? Because our generation is like, yo, what are you gonna do for me? Know what I'm saying? Type shit. Man. We saw what y'all went through, man. We got to a point where we got to protect ourselves. Like, we're not gonna just get into any like faulty relationship just because they can make a baby, just because they can make another me. That doesn't mean shit. I'm where I'm at, the way I'm in this society, the way I was raised and the time that I was raised. I need somebody to be with me that's going to be able to bring something to the table. I'm sorry to not ask that's asinine.
So I got more audio to follow up.
Men know that they are providers. A man's value is his money and his career, and a woman's value is her looks. That's the fucking truth, and that's the world that we live in. Women get things because they are pretty, and men have power because they have money. And if you want a good-looking woman, you're going to be spending money.
Not every...
All right, so that clip, the end of that clip, that the nigga was about to say, not every man wants a good looking woman, is what he was about to say. So I just want to make sure y'all knew. So that's OG.
I wanted to focus more so on what Steve Harvey said, and then what she said, because I feel like they went hand in hand.
I would say this. I agree and I disagree with what Steve Harvey had to say.
Okay.
Do I think men should protect and provide for the family? Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
100%.
I feel like that's our duty. That's what we've been placed on this earth to do. But when you are now coupling that with the idea that she has to bring nothing to the table or the relationship or the marriage or whatever
of her looks,
outside of being able to give you children, and that's where you lost me.
Yeah,
because now you sending the message that a lot of women like to stand behind is, oh, I don't need to do anything because the man's going to be able. is supposed to do everything for me, and I'm supposed to just show up and stand here and be pretty, when that's not the case. Granted, yeah, we are supposed to protect and provide and give these things to the family, but it's not just a one-sided job for the man. I feel as though the woman has to provide a home, a safe space for the man to come home to in order to protect and provide. No man wants to go out and have to deal with all the troubles that come with the real world just to come home to a woman who is stressful, who is fucking nagging, who is always complaining about stuff, who has done nothing to improve the actual household, but she's there and she gave you a child and that's all she has to do. No. Yeah. There's more to it.
I got a random question. That do you think that men who were raised by single mothers ideology differs from men who were raised in a 2-parent household?
Absolutely. There's studies that show that
as far as the women they're attracted to.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
If you are raised in a single mother household, you are more likely to gravitate towards women who will baby you more than, you know what I'm saying?
Emulate you like a mother. Like,
yeah, like who more than versus a woman who won't put up with the shit and will tell you need to get off your ass and go do for yourself. Especially if the mother played a role in babying the man or son their entire life, giving them whatever they want, and now they have this expectation of, okay, my mom or this motherly figure is always going to provide for me. And I think that's where a lot of single mothers who raise sons go wrong, where they coddle their sons too much, and by the time they get older, they're not going to know how to fend for themselves.
Right.
You know, it's like eventually you're going to have to throw your child out into the real world and let them fend for themselves. And I think that's where it's important to have both sides, a father and a mother, having that masculine and feminine energy to create balance within that child's life. I've said this on here before. I don't think a woman can teach a man how to be a man.
Yeah, and it's vice versa.
And yeah, they can give you like remnants of like how a man is supposed to maneuver.
what they want a man to look like or something.
Exactly, but it's not going to be exactly what a man is supposed to be doing in this world and how he should move and how he should conduct himself.
Right.
They can only give you the idea of what they think a man should be.
And it's going to be their idea. It's not going to be an actual, like, a masculine man's idea of what it is to be an actual man within this world. So I think, to answer your question, yeah, like, what was the, you going to have to rephrase the question.
Oh, my question was just as far as, like, their ideal woman, would it differ? Like, single, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to gravitate more towards, especially if they don't see anything wrong with that, towards women who are going to be more willing to take care of them and provide for them. And it's going to create a weird dynamic to where now she's taking care of him potentially, or he's looking for her to provide for her in an emotional state.
Right.
So sorry to cut you off. So to circle back, and you think that Steve Harvey's like idea of what a man is and what he should be in a relationship with a woman, you think that's old times?
Yeah, I think I've been thought Steve Harvey, all he does is pander to women. Like I've never got
that show
I've never really even listened to what he said, especially when didn't he make the whole 90-day rule shit? Like
it wasn't his fault.
Like I've been not.
Hey, all the women was holding out for 90 days when that shit dropped. Like what Steve Harvey said? 90 days.
Yeah, like ain't nobody nobody listening to what he's saying. You already know what makes money and what you have to tell women in order to get their money. So I've already been off of Steve Harvey and the messages that he tried to push to us. Like I
Steve
know
Harvey a plant.
And so you got to be able to recognize that. But like, yeah, he is old fashioned. I think he pandered to women and tell them what they want to hear. Like, but it's not realistic. Like, you have to bring something to the table, regardless. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's peace, if it's happiness, if it's joy. It has to be something. Don't tell women that they just got to show up and
make a baby.
And now we got as men have to adjust to their shit. Like, no. Like, nah.
Come on.
You got to be able to bring something to our lives as well as we bring something to your life, especially if we provide and protect and giving you the things that in order for the family to thrive and be in a better space. And we're doing our part. If you're not, as a man, you're not protecting, you're not providing, you're not doing the things, all right, then you can't ask a woman to bring something
what you bring to the table.
You know what I'm saying? But if you are, then no, that's out.
So
stop.
Go back on your point in regards to the being raised by like a single mother, right? Like I think that does like play a role. Like you said, like you are gonna gravitate to like somebody that's gonna like, you know what I'm saying, baby you or coddle you or whatever. And I was gonna say that on the vice versa, it's the same thing of women being raised by fathers. You know what I'm saying?
Because be taught more to be independent and do for
exactly.
And, yeah.
They're gonna show them how to move in it. Like, all right, you're a woman. I'm gonna show you how to move in this world like a man to make sure that you always on top of shit. Because you got like,
you don't think there's daddy's girls out there?
Yeah, in the same breath, there's definitely like daddy's girls. Like, I feel like women are always gonna expect for like their father to be there, like for them to be able to call them up. Like, it's not always the case. You know what I mean? But I just think on the vice versa, like it plays a role in regards to women being raised by men. You know what I'm saying? We can't raise you to be a woman in society. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know shit about raising
sexual harassment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I see that one coming. Not that sexual harassment is funny. I just didn't see that.
No, there's just shit that I can't talk to you about. No, I don't know shit. I know what a period is. I don't know how to talk to you about emotionally how to get through the shit.
And I don't want to.
I'm single now.
I don't want to take anything away from single mothers because I was raised by a single mother.
I as well.
Majority of my life, but as I got older, I had to on my own figure out things I had to do as a man in order to maneuver within this life because she couldn't have taught me certain things that I needed to know as a man, and that's just real rap. Like I had to go out and find these things and understand these things about being a man and unlearn certain things that I may have learned as a younger boy. And now I'm grown, 30 years old, understand that, okay, I can't be doing certain things. I can't move in certain ways. I can't react to certain things in a certain manner because that's not more of a masculine energy that I'm giving off. It's more feminine energy. It's things that I may have learned in my younger ages that I didn't get from a father figure.
Yeah.
You know, so and I preface that to take nothing away from single mothers, but that's something I had to do. And not every man is able to do that because they may be too far gone from the things that they learned as a child.
In the same breath, though, from single mothers, you do still learn how to provide. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you think about it, like as a even I mean, honestly, all of us, you see your mom gotta do what she gotta do to make it happen for her kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that puts a different type of drive into like men, children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To really go out there and do what they gotta do. So even though it's not the same as seeing a male do it or seeing like a father do it, seeing your mom really, you know what I'm saying, make shit happen, it still hit different at the same time.
I'm thinking you could fall on either side of the spectrum. You could fall on the side of where you like it's going to push you, or it's going to make it normal to where it's like, all right, I'm going to fall.
Toxic trait type
I could
shit.
rely on a woman to take care of me for the rest of my life. So it's either or. I think.
Yeah, it's one of those sides. I think, and yeah, actually, I think that's a good point to end on. Like, it's one side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Like not to take anything away from single mothers, because like I said, like my mom was a single mother, raised me, all of us. You know what I mean? like y'all. I mean, it's just I don't know. It gets to a point where like you can only learn so much from a single mother. Is basically, I guess.
Solutions. I like to end with solutions. What advice would y'all give to men who are trying to find their way within this life, who are being raised by single mothers? What advice would you give them in order to like for them to maximize their potential as men in this world and not fall into certain traps that may come along with not having a father figure in their life?
Reach out to you know what I'm saying, older figures, uncles, you know what I'm saying, cousins, you know what I mean, and I don't know if I don't think any of my nephews actually watch the pod, but like I always tell them like, listen, if you need something, like you need to talk, like, you know what I'm saying, hit me up, you know what I'm saying, we could talk. So like always just reach out, you know what I'm saying, and that's something that I had to do. I had to make sure that I could reach out to, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, I always was able to, like, you know what I'm saying, talk to my dad. You know what I'm saying? That's one benefit that I did have. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I'm saying, on the flip side, I also had to like make sure that I reached out to other adult male figures to get a perspective on things. So reach out, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you always are able to have somebody that you could like have an outlet to.
All right. Y'all want to end here?
You're not going to fuss.
This nigga, like, he's going to answer the question.
I answer?
All right.
No, he asked the whole question.
Shit,
He said solutions. You know what I'm saying? Advice that you give to like young men that, you know what I'm saying, don't have like a father figure.
I'm seeking it from y'all. Like, I fall in that same goddamn boat to where I literally had to just figure out how to maneuver. Like, I said, fuck it, we outside. Right. We're gonna figure this out. But I fell on that side more so of watching my mom figure this shit out and make shit happen to where it drove me to, I gotta do that same thing and I gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, provide. I didn't fall on the side of I'm gonna let a woman take care of me.
Right.
So as far as how to maneuver like as a man through the world, hey, listen,
I feel
solutions are needed for there's a lot of us in this day and age type shit. So.
The next generation is just going to be crazy to see how they go. Cause like they got so much information, so much, like, I feel like men from like the jump, like if we knew what we knew about being men back then, what the younger generations are going to know from when they're being men, when they're time to be men, I'm interested to see how that generation comes out.
Yeah, and then another thing I agree with what he said is like men don't want to be men today, and that is a byproduct of constantly being raised by single mothers or single fathers. Because just like on the other side, yeah, you do need that as a man, you need that masculine figure in your life to be able to see how to do certain things as a man. You also need the other side. The balance, right. The feminine side, the mother, you know what I'm saying, to have that nurturing spirit, to have that kind soul, and to provide for you in ways that your father's not going to be able to, and to balance you out. But it is going to be interesting to see how things are going to turn out for the future children and generations to move forward, because I feel like we only moving backwards at this point, kind of, you know, and we'll probably
like
say
society
this for another episode, but the artificial intelligence shit, like, listen,
beep boop bop boop bop.
Yeah, like,
my name is Alice, and I am here to write your essay.
Especially people that are born like between 5 years ago and now and going forward.
Oh, the kids all fucked up. These COVID babies.
They're gonna grow into that.
The kids that had to go to school on the laptops at home. Oh, y'all, they the ones that we gotta fucking worry about. That we ain't gotta worry about them for another 15 years. But they fucked up.
Once they hit though, it's up.
They fucked up. They desensitized to everything. Man. Like I said, it's interesting to see how this next generation goes on, because like
it's gonna be hard to find a job, man.
Yeah.
Even now, you saw Gilly talking about something. He tired of talking to robots. Even when I pay my fucking phone bill, all I talk to is the robot.
They be like, your balance is $300. The past due balance is $150.
My phone bill ain't never getting no $300 now.
How much you pay for a phone bill?
I pay like $57 a month.
What the hell you got?
I got FirstNet.
I need to sign up.
Man, I need
Somebody told me about that shit too.
Yadie, how much you pay for a month for your phone bill?
I'm ashamed to say.
And plus, I'm not paying for a phone. I got to.
I don't know if it's more than mine.
I should $140.
I should have $150.
I mean, I also got service on my watch.
Okay, nigga. I pay $150 for just this goddamn fucking phone.
What
nigga.
service y'all got?
I got AT&T.
I got AT&T too. So they all right, AT&T, it's up for y'all.
Yeah, nah, y'all.
I got proof.
Wildin'.
That's crazy. What kind of phone you got?
Wildin'.
Nigga, this is I own this phone now.
So why you still paying $140? Oh, you say you got the wireless.
It's not even a watch.
Man.
Shouldn't be that OD.
I don't know.
I gotta sign up for that shit though.
But I also got the most storage that I could have gotten.
I do also pay for additional storage. Anyway,
whatever, man. AT&T, y'all some fuck niggas, man. Y'all AT&T, y'all some fuck niggas, man. Y'all got me fucked up, man. This nigga, what you got? Unlimited everything with the hotspot.
And if the towers go out, they prioritize us, man. Shout out to the first responders out here. Y'all ain't know you did. Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Man, AT&T, y'all, I'm on your heels, man. I'm calling them up. They just text me talking about something. Oh, you can upgrade your phone if you know. I'm like, man, fuck that.
I ain't fall for that track. I still got my motherfucking 10. What? I'm riding the motherfucker till the wheels fall off.
And you gonna have. How is that a pause? This nigga been pausing everything, man. Damn.
I like to cover my grounds now.
You gonna play around?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, $57, man.
I gotta get on that.
That's also I also gotta realize that I'm paying. I pay for my phone as well. Like that's like I be forgetting that. Like, but it's like, damn, $150, man. That shit crazy.
Any final words?
Nope.
I ain't even take the last shot.
That's that.
Hey, if y'all got a drink and y'all made it this far, make sure y'all pull them. You know what I'm saying? Put them drinks up in the air. You heard? I ain't in charge of the music today, so I ain't got none of that. But.
I told him what to do. I told him before the show.
You gotta make sure your volume up. I made the mistake last.
I told him.
Ready when y'all is, man.
You ready?
Let's see. No final words from you. No final words, Yadie.
Hey, Yadie, you got something to say?
I ain't really got shit.
I got something to say.
Oh Lord.
Hey man, for all y'all that been rocking that's still here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is, what it do. You know what I mean? Woo. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Pour up, light up, all that, you know what I mean? Get money, spend money, get it back, spend more. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. The real know what that is.
Where we at?
On LV. Fuck you talking about?
Listen, we in the show every single time with this, and trust me, we mean it. I mean it. If you made it this far, just know we love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Just know we appreciate y'all.
Uh-huh.
And we fuck with y'all.
Factory.
It's episode 47. I go by NB.
It's your boy 16V Yachty back again.
It's your boy Moose Skywalker. May the 4th be with you.
And this is the Limitless Views
Well, come the thing them call a broken heart. This blessed love will never part.
And we out this
Me
bitch.
tell them say I'm dirty, yeah. A Sean Paul and Sasha. Come sing for them, baby.
You make me holler, girl, you make me sweat. I can't get your tenderness. Feel like I can't get you off my mind. What is it about you, baby?
I dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not to stay. That's a dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So, girl, it's hard to understand that a man is just a man. That's a dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
That's the loving from the start.